Oh wow, this is it, this is it, this is it. This is the moment that you all have been waiting for. They're ready to fight for you. Hey you all, Marcia here with Pushy Muse. So, here's the thing. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I am getting things set up. I know I've been saying about the rituals. We'll get those underway. But subscribe to YouTube because I won't always just post on Facebook or Instagram or whatnot. So, let's get started. Like I said, they are not willing, ready to fight for you. Let chance play its creative role in your life. Some of you have been waiting. It's not even waiting to be chosen first, waiting to be picked first, waiting to be acknowledged, waiting to, how do I say it? Just waiting to have what you want to have your cake and eat it too. I don't even think some of you have gotten a chance to even have that cake. Maybe you're allergic to cake. I don't know. But you all, this is your reading for Thursday, February 27th, or whenever you watch this. Ten of Wands. Okay, so here's the thing. Some of you all were actually left out in the dark. You did your due diligence. You're the type that'll bend over back. As a matter of fact, no, you're not. You're not. You're the type that'll bend over backwards for someone that you're really into, but you are not the type that will bend over backwards for someone just off a random. You aren't the type that gives money to everybody that requests it. You're not the type that, will be an ear for anyone. You're not the type that will go out of your way for everyone. But for this particular person, listen, you were all in. And it kind of left you high and dry. Dang. Now, let me tell you this. You are also a bit of a control freak. You don't want to admit it. Sometimes you admit it when it's convenient or when it serves you. But overall, you try to control everything in your life. Free will is one thing, but you being a controlling kind of, let me just leave that alone. What I will say is you can't control everything. Let chance play its creative role in your life means just that. You don't get to control everyone. You cannot manipulate everyone. You cannot just turn everything to your will. And you're like, Marcia, wait a second. You're a metaphysical, magical channel. You're a metaphysical, magical practitioner. What do you mean? Free will is free will. The more you try to gain the upper hand, the more you'll lose out. And then you'll be confused, and then you'll be bitter, and then so on and so forth. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You actually thought that this was donezo. Completely donezo. You never in your wildest dreams. I feel some of you have went off and dated other people, had other things going on. You possibly could have gotten had a child or so on and so. Whatever it is, let me just tell you this. They're coming back. I don't really ever like reads where everyone says, oh, they're coming back. No, this person's coming back. Now, I know some of you are like, well, I've been waiting for this. Well, I've been wanting this. But you know what? I'm curious. Just tell me why they're coming back. Some of them say because you're the one. But others, let me just tell you this. They tried what was out there in the world and it didn't work for them. So if you said you were tired of being second fiddle, well, let me just tell you this. They got kicked. They may have lost something. They may have lost money. They may have lost a position. They may have had to tuck their tail and come back home, or they may have just been humbled in another way. Maybe the person that they started dating kind of played them the way that they played you. Whatever it is, they are coming back. They are coming back. They feel like the grass is greener where you are. Now, will that work out? That's up to your individual situation. But let's keep going. Let us keep going. You got the Judgment card. Now, you're going to have to really face some things. I always say, if you really want somebody, when they come back in the picture, I don't care how things ended, I know you got to resolve things, but don't act like you don't want them. This is the same way with my come to me ritual that I do. You ask for the person to come back. I facilitate it so the person comes back and makes contact. You just take it from there. Now, if you ignore the person's phone call, you slam the door in their face, you curse them out, then you've just undone all that I've done for you. Judgment card in reverse is saying, look, you need to face what this is. Guess what? Yes, they left. Guess what? Yes, they left you in a bind. Guess what? Yeah, things didn't work out in your favor. And for whatever reason in the world, they are back. Do you want them? Because you have manifested them coming back. Even if you weren't thinking of it right now, this is you saying, hey, this is what I wanted. This is who I wanted. Or at least I wanted them at that time. And I put all my energy and time and strength and money and rituals and whatever to get them back. Now they're here. Universe wants to know, what are you going to do? For some of you, I'm going to tell you right now, this person coming back is just a test. I feel like there is an amazing person in your life or coming in your life, and this is a test to see if this is truly what you feel you deserve. If you feel this person is what you deserve, go for it. Go for it. There will not be bliss because you're no longer ignorant. You are no longer ignorant to the fact of if they are capable of hurting you, destroying you, so on and so forth. For some of you, this second go round this person will knock it out the park. But for some of you, this is only a test, okay? Whether it's a test for you or this is your person, that's an individual thing. You can definitely book a private reading and find out, but that is totally an individual thing. So let's see if there's anything else. There's a couple of It's always interesting when what I say. Okay, remember I said for some of you we got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, but then we've got it next to the Nine of Cups. For some of you, remember I said, and then we got the Justice card. And then we got the Queen of Swords, and then we got the King of Swords. Oh my God, I love this, and I'm going to tell you why I love this. Give me a second. I'm going to break it all down for you. Wheel of Fortune isn't always a bad tiding. It's just not. It won't ever be. It won't ever be. What you thought that you were on a path towards, See, this could have been something that happened a couple months ago, a couple years ago, a couple weeks ago, a couple hours ago, whatever it is. How you got, sometimes separation needs to happen, and it could be a gut-wrenching separation for two people to understand that, you know what, I really want you in my life, for life now. This Nine of Cups shows, look, we're almost there. We're almost to the promised land. What have you learned? What have I learned in this separation? I'm bearing tidings. I'm bearing gifts. I'm coming at you correct. I think I've learned things. I'm still growing. You're still growing. Let's make this work. If you really want somebody, stop playing hard to get all the time. I don't know who came up with this hard to get thing, who came up with the games things. Yes, there's a thing of having boundaries and dignity and respect for yourself, but who says you can't love with your whole heart? Who is out there playing this game still? Lonely and playing this game still. This shows that there is ultimate favor in this reconnection for those of you who are meant to take it down, the long haul. Justice card. Listen, I didn't say let the person come back in and walk all over you as if nothing happened. This is going to be a question and answer type thing where it's like, okay, so, you can kind of vet them a little, see where their head is. You guys are going to be reconnecting, growing, and so forth. This person, if this is it, is going to come with honesty. It's going to be a little embarrassing, humbling for them, but honesty. You want honesty, right? I mean, your heart doesn't get to choose where it goes. Their heart doesn't get to choose where it goes. This person is coming in and it's like, whatever you want to know. It's going to be cringy for them, but whatever you want to know. Now, I love when this happens. Queen of Swords and King of Swords. I love this because you both are going to do the due diligence. I'm always preaching about love languages. Always. This time you get it right. This time you get it right. This is your communication. This is you all being able to express yourselves. This is you using logic and not just emotions. This is two people putting their heads together and saying, Nine of Wands, look, we went through the rockiness. Now let's keep going. This is two people that do not have any intention of honestly letting each other go. Too much time has passed. No matter whose fault it was, all's fair in love and war, but no matter whose fault it was, these are two people that really want to make it work. I say go for it. If everything in you is telling you to go for it, go for it. All right? All right? All right? All right? All right? I love when things like this work out. Ooh. A personal issue reaches resolution. What can be more personal than your heart? Ooh, they are coming back, and I love this. When I say I love this energy. Hey, whatever the universe had to do to swing them back your way, this is what you wanted. So do not forget, this is what you wanted. So you should have grown as they've grown, all right? All right, y'all? So this is your reading for Thursday, February 27th of 2020, or whenever you hear this, whenever you come across it. You all, if you want to book a private reading with me, as you saw, I just had a flash sale randomly yesterday. But if you want to book with me, pushymuse.com or facebook.com/pushymuse. Hope you subscribe, like, and share this. Please share this video because you never know who it is meant for. So if it's not exactly meant for you, definitely share it because it could be touching someone else. If this resonated or if it didn't, just comment down below, because if you guys have an ex or somebody, even if it's somebody from childhood that you're like, oh my God, I wish I could get in touch with them, find them. I want to know those things, all right? Okay, you all. Have a good one. Bye.